before and you've just joined for the first time, I just talk about manifesting properly, not LOA, just using your mind, because that's what you've been doing your whole freaking life without realizing it. You've been manifesting everything all along. It's not magic. Has anyone got any questions for me? Don't tell me this live is without questions again. I will hit the roof. A couple of times I've done these lives and all I'm seeing is people joining and I can't see a freaking question. And right now that's exactly what's happening. I can see Sophie McHarry has joined, but I can't see any freaking questions. Guys, if you're having trouble seeing your question in the chat, put it in the little chat box. Can you see the little tiny little question box there in the bubble? Put your question there maybe. Sometimes it pops up easier if you stick it in there. Hi, I'm Schmidt. So no one's got a question me and there's 27 people. That can't be right. Someone must have a question. Am I going to have to bloody log on and log off again? Guys, I was just saying, if you've sent me a friend request, and I've just seen someone who did send me a friend request, Elizabeth Rose Gilbert, I don't accept friend requests. Just message me, darling, on Facebook through Messenger. Just press my account and message me, or message me through my TikTok. Hi, guys. Yay. Okay, I can see questions. Hey, hi, Cat77. Manifesting good friendships. I struggle with that, question mark. Well, stop saying you struggle with it, darling. Don't tell your subconscious you struggle with anything. Just say, I always have amazing friendships. I have the most amazing, enduring friendships. Everyone loves me. Oh, thanks, Kathleen, my darling. So, darling, just tell your subconscious you have fantastic friendships. You've always had good friendships. Everyone's always loved you as a friend. You've got the best of friends. You have a huge friendship group. Okay, darling, just tell yourself that with affirmations. Okay, darling, and imagine you sitting with friends and having a great time. Okay, and they get along with you so well. You can visualize that, darling. I know I look like I'm wearing a wig, don't I? Hi, Power Flower. Oh, thanks, Kat. Hello there. I really need money to manifest. Thank you. All right, guys, to manifest money, you've got to step into the state of being wealthy. You can't have a broke-ass mindset and think you're going to get money. You can't be saying, I'm a money magnet, and then go to Coles or some supermarket and fight over the bill and say, this was on special, that should say $3.99 and not $16.99, and fight with the lady at the till. Okay, because then you've got broke-ass mindset. You can't get the bill at a restaurant and be like, who ordered the second wine? Who ordered the flat white? You've got a broke-ass mindset, but you're saying, I'm a money magnet. No, you're not a money magnet. You're pushing the money away with that shitty thinking you've got all day. So, guys, what's your story about money? That's what you have to figure out if you're going to affirm that you've got lots of money. So figure out your shitty story about money. Get rid of that first. And then affirm, I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me quickly and easily. Money comes to me out of the blue. Okay? How do I manifest a relationship with the guy I've just started seeing? Well, darling, just assume he wants a relationship with you. Assume he really, really, really likes you. Don't think for a second that he doesn't. Assume he wants a relationship. As soon as you start assuming he doesn't, he wants to play the field, he's not interested, he will be not interested. Guys, whatever you assume, manifest. If you assume they like you, they will. Do we exactly say the words in an affirmation, or can it be a little different always? Yes, guys, you can riff on a theme, but it's better to be repetitive. I am chosen, I've always been chosen, I've always been wanted and chosen. That's a riff on chosen, okay? But it's the same theme. I am loved, I'm the most lovable girl in the world, everyone's always loved me. Riffing on a theme. But try not to vary too much, because you're meant to be impressing your subconscious mind with the same thought. And if it's too different, it'll confuse it. How do you know if the person is a soulmate you're manifesting? Oh, darling, I don't believe in that shit. You can make anyone your soulmate. I don't believe in twin flames or soulmates. Anyone's your soulmate based on your thinking. If you think they're your soulmate, they're your soulmate. If you think they think you're their soulmate, they think you're their soulmate. It's all based on your thinking, guys. You can make anyone your soulmate just by thinking they are. Okay? Last year, I was diagnosed with a permanent, irreversible hair condition. Since then, it's got so bad. Oh, darling, forget that fucking shit. Forget they even said it. Forget they said permanent and irreversible, because that's just going to stick in your subconscious, and your subconscious is going to say, oh, well, this is permanent and irreversible. I can't reverse this. So you're trying to manifest, and it can't be reversed, and it's permanent because they fucking told you that stupid shit. Forget they said it. Go back and revise the whole meeting at the doctor's where they told you this shit, where they showed you some scan or showed you a blood test and said, look, see? Okay, forget all about it. All right? Then say, my hair is luscious and beautiful. I've always had amazing hair, if it's falling out or whatever, darling. Whatever the opposite of what's happening, say that over and over again. Okay? What affirmations can I use to turn this around? I've definitely taken on the limiting beliefs. Yet forget they said it, okay? Is it that you're balding or whatever, you're losing hair? So say, I've always had luscious hair. My hair grows so fast. My hair is amazing. I love my hair so much. Everyone comments on how beautiful my hair is. Okay? Things like that. Is it possible to manifest someone back who thinks thinks of me badly now and we are blocked? Darling, stop thinking they think of you badly. Stop affirming that you're blocked. Stop saying you're blocked. Stop thinking that you're blocked. Stop thinking that they're annoyed with you. If you think they're annoyed with you, if you think they think badly of you, they will. If you keep affirming that you're blocked and telling everyone you're blocked and thinking that you're blocked, you'll stay blocked. Say, they love me just the way I am. I've never done anything to upset them. If you can even say they've forgiven me if you really did something bad and you can't even imagine saying that they love you, that's too much of a stretch. Okay, but don't see them that way as someone who's annoyed with you or upset with you, darling. Doesn't matter what language you're thinking and affirming, do it in your own bloody language. If you're Greek and you speak Greek, don't try and affirm in English. Your subconscious thinks in Greek, doesn't it? If you're Russian, your subconscious thinks in Russian, doesn't think in English. You've got to do it in whatever language your subconscious thinks in, guys. I mean, I was manifesting a perfect soulmate. You're welcome, Elizabeth. I was manifesting a perfect soulmate. I met this guy. How do I know he's that soulmate? Darling, you decide if he is. Today he can be, tomorrow he can change your mind. There's no such thing as a soulmate, guys. I don't know. It's the worst possible thinking that you have a soulmate. What if you split up or they get hit by a bus tomorrow? Then what, your whole fucking life's over because you're never going to find another one? You can decide they're your soulmate. If you don't like him, move on. Get another one. But you can make anyone your soulmate with your thinking. You think they adore you. You think they love you. You think they're your soulmate and yet they're perfect for you, and they will be. If we're living in the end in our mind, are we meant to take action? No. Guys, you need do nothing to make it so, is what Neville says. Literally, do nothing. If you think in the end in your mind, you don't have to do anything to make it come about. I'm not joking. There's so many people taking action on here and then coming to me and going, I texted him and now he hasn't opened it. Or I texted him now I'm blocked. I'm like, who told you to text them? No, I didn't. I said, do nothing. Taking action doesn't do anything, guys. You have to think it and think it and think it and think it. And then it will out picture. It's not your doing that creates. It's your thinking that creates. You've already created the shitty situation with your thinking. Now you've got to unthink that and think new thoughts. Not do new things. Is it worth trying to manifest someone who's already in a relationship? Yes, darling, you can. Just imagine they're with you. Don't see it as an obstacle. So simple. Thank you. That's all right. I wanted to manifest, but I get suspicious if it will work, so I cannot truly believe it. Do I stop? What are you talking about, Helen? I want to manifest, but I get suspicious if it will work. If what will work? Manifesting. Let me give you the tip, Helen. You're manifesting all fucking day. You just didn't realise it. You thought it was some magic shit. It's not magic. It's just thinking. Guys, your dominant thinking creates your reality. That's what manifesting is. You have literally manifested everything thus far in your life with your dominant, habitual, subconscious thinking. So don't be suspicious if it will work. Look at your life. Look at the shit you created already that you don't like. Ta-da! You're manifesting. You don't have to be suspicious if it works. It fucking works all day. Is that what you're asking me? Go and watch my How to Manifest Properly series. And the first thing I say is, do you realise you're manifesting all the time? Go and watch it, darling. There's like 12 parts. Oh, God, I keep pressing the wrong button. Help. What did I press? Hello. Oh, God, now I've got no questions. I performed an attractiveness spell ritual last night and it worked so well, I'm amazed. What the fuck are you talking about, darling? You've got the wrong channel. That's just thinking. It's not a spell. You just thought something dominantly. Well done, though. You can call it a spell if you like. It was just thinking. Curses and spells are just dominant thinking. Should you listen to affirmations before you sleep? Yes, I do. Sometimes I leave my actual affirmation tapes from TikTok on loop. Because they loop. They just go over and over and over again. 15-second, 30-second videos, they loop. You listen to it. He loves me so much. Like those new ones I've just put up, guys. I put one up recently. It's for an SP affirmation one. And I've not put at the beginning, this is affirmations for, just so you don't have to hear it over and over. You can just keep looping it and go to sleep. He loves me so much. He loves being my man. Listen to it. Repeat it in your mind. Drift. The best thing to do when you're going to sleep, guys, is literally say your affirmations in your mind as you're drifting off, like you're counting sheep. He loves me so much. He loves being my man. And honestly, you'll fall asleep thinking the thoughts. It's the best thing you could do for your subconscious. Any advice on how to overcome distractions and stay focused on the end goal? Stop looking at the 3D. Stop reacting to it. Look at it. Go, well, I created this old shit that I'm changing. I'm changing you. Don't get distracted by it. Don't get annoyed at it. Understand that you created it and you're changing it. What's the best advice you can give to manifest my perfect business and career? Literally what you just said in your question, darling. I have the most perfect business. I have the most perfect career. Everyone envies my career. Everyone envies my thriving business. My business is thriving. My business is booming. You don't even need to know what it is, darling. You don't even need to know what it is. Just say it over and over and over again, that it's so successful. People are noticing how successful. They're commenting on how successful your business is. How did you grow so quickly? Okay? Oh, God, 10 new messages. Can you manifest growing from 5'5" to 5'9"? Well, that might be a bit of a stretch, but you definitely can grow taller. Just got to keep manifesting that you're growing taller. Affirm that, oh, I'm growing taller every day. Growing taller every day. Do a visualization someone's noticing that you've grown taller. Do you feel like the drama from my past will continue? Darling, I think you've got the wrong channel. I think you think I'm psychic. I don't know. How do I know? It'll be based on your thinking. If you created drama in your past, guess what? You thought about that and then it manifested. If you keep thinking about drama, guess what will happen? It will keep happening and it will continue because you're saying past drama from my life is going to continue. Do you think it's going to? I'm afraid it is. And guess what? It will. But I'm not psychic, darling. Got the wrong channel. I'm just talking about manifestation. Do you write down your manifestations? Your affirmations, I wouldn't, guys. I would literally think them or say them out loud. Writing them down doesn't do a hell of a lot unless you're thinking them as you're writing them. There's a lot of this verbatim, 55 by 5 and 369. I don't believe in it. I read the CIA document. Listen, never got it last night. Thank you. Oh, well done, darling. Yeah, that CIA document. I actually have to read it again. It was years ago that I read it, or a year ago, and I really do need to read it again. You're my idol. Oh, thanks, darling. Do you need the same affirmations every day? Yes. You've got to impress your subconscious, guys. Don't go off on a riff and change them every fucking day. It won't do shit for you. You're trying to think about the thoughts you think all the time. I'm fat, I'm ugly, no one loves me, I've never been chosen, relationships never work out for me. God, I hate my toes. My nose is too big. But whatever you think, you've been thinking it and thinking it and thinking it and thinking it. You've got to now replace that shit with you're thinking it and thinking it and thinking it and thinking it. The affirmations. That's all affirmations are, guys. Repetitive thought. What should you do if you start thinking negatively? Well, don't beat yourself up, darling. We all do. I'm not some LOA channel that tells you to be happy all day. And you're going to have positive vibes. And you've got to stay positive and feel positive. That's fucking bullshit. Okay? All you need to do is write down all your negative thoughts and affirm against them. Write down affirmations that are the complete opposite of that shit. And every time you think it, jump in with a new positive thought. I'm not chosen. I've always been chosen. My relationships never work. All my relationships worked out for me. I don't feel in control of this. I'm the queen of my fucking reality. Jump in. You can't stop your negative thoughts. You can just jump on them and replace them with new thoughts. How can you properly manifest? Well, darling, go and watch my series called How to Manifest Properly. It's literally what it's called. It's not this LOA bullshit. It's just using your mind properly to manifest consciously. Go and watch it. It's got a black heading, probably halfway down my page, and it's about 12 videos. How to manifest properly, darling. It will make sense to you when you watch it. Oh, thanks, Matt. How do I become more confident in my appearance? Well, darling, just tell yourself you're beautiful every fucking day. I am so beautiful. I've never seen a girl so beautiful. I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. Everyone comments on how beautiful I am. God, I'm gorgeous. I am so gorgeous. Just say it over and over and over. I don't care if you believe it. You don't have to. I don't care if you think you're the ugliest bitch in the world. Just say it and 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 say it, and eventually your subconscious will go, oh, fine, you're beautiful. Okay, we get it. Okay. Hello, you look beautiful today. Hope you had a great day. Stay strong, queen. Oh, thank you, darling. I'm trash. What a terrible username. Don't say that about yourself. What's the difference of delusion living in the end? Well, darling, if you think manifesting and living in the end is delusional, it will be to you. I don't think it's delusional. It's just using my imagination properly. Guys, a lot of you are concerned about, is this delusion? What were you doing when you were a kid and you were imagining stuff? Like imagining a car when you were just sitting on a log or something. You were using your imagination. You didn't beat yourself up and say, oh, I'm being delusional using this log as a car, sitting in this tree and thinking it's a mansion. You didn't beat yourself up and say, oh, fuck it. Stop being delusional, you stupid child. You just use your imagination properly. That's what it's for. It's all we're doing, guys. Don't give it a name like delusional. It's not. It's just using your imagination. It says in the Bible, be as little children. Be as little children. That's what it means. Use your fucking imagination like little kids do. They can manifest like that. My affirmations worked for a third time this week. I got an email 3 hours ago and getting a refund. Yes, M. Schmidt. Well done, darling. Why doesn't any other account speak on how simple it is? Why dramatize it? Lol. Mildly active because they're fucking morons. You know why? Because honestly, a lot of people on here just have never researched, so they've probably hardly read any books that I've read. They haven't spent 43 years trying to figure this shit out, and they're literally just copying other people's accounts. They're looking at the views on people talking about talking to water and sticking things under the pillow and 55 by 5, and they're thinking, oh, I want to get those views. I'm getting nowhere near as many views as those people because I'm not talking about crystals and candles and shit. If I stuck a turban on my head and held some tarot cards and did a live, I'd have 500 fucking people here. I'm talking about something very unpopular, which is just, it's not magic, guys. It's just your thinking. You have to actually replace your negative thoughts. And people are like, but I want it to happen instantly tomorrow. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. But they're peddling, it can happen instantly tomorrow, which sounds better, which sounds more attractive. It sounds more attractive than having to delve into your childhood and figure out why you think your shitty fucking thoughts and why your life's a piece of shit. That's a little bit more difficult. Okay? I'm not peddling magic. That's probably why I don't. How long does it take normally for manifestation to actually have the outcome you want? See, that question, that's the kind of question those people would answer with, you can do it instantly. And I'm going to say to you, darling, unfortunately, I can't answer you because it's how long it takes you to convince your subconscious mind that you are the man or woman you want to be already, that it is done, that you are it now. I am that. The longer it takes you, the longer it will take. Everything happens in its own appointed time. I can't possibly know how long it will take. That's my answer. Your energy is so infectious. I love it. Oh, thank you, darling. Patience is key. Yes, guys, you've got to be patient. You can't just expect shit to happen overnight. You've just discovered conscious manifesting and you're going to become a Zen master of it tomorrow? I don't think so. I mean, try. Affirm that you are. Loz, I manifested for my appointment to go well, like you said, and it did. I'm so happy. Oh, well done, darling. Good for you, my sweet. See, you can affirm for things, just little things like appointments and stuff, before you even walk in the door. They love me. I'm going to be told only good news. Hang on, I'm scrolling up just in case I missed any. I need to book an appointment with you ASAP. Yes, darling. Guys, if you want to book a one-to-one coaching session with me, just DM me at Manifest Live with Loz, my TikTok account, just press message, or go to the Facebook group Manifest Live with Loz, put the space bars in between or press the link. Go there and DM me. I'm just the admin. Send me a messenger message and you can do a one-to-one video paid coaching with me. Lots of success stories coming up in the Facebook group in the last couple of days. It's very exciting. Okay. Hang on. The skinny jeans fit me better. Yes, Pink Sugar, keep going. Oh, God, these skinny jeans are just enormous now. I can barely fit into them. Just start affirming that it's just, God, your weight's just falling off me. Oh, thanks, Finchy. Is it true you shouldn't manifest in cursive and only in print? What the fuck are you talking about? You talking about writing? Handwriting? I don't recommend writing anything when you're affirming. Scripting, yes, you can write a story and everything, but I don't know where the fuck you got that, my darling. You got that some lunatic LOA person who was talking about some rule like your handwriting. Darling, it's just your thinking. It's just a dominant subconscious thinking. It's got nothing to do with your handwriting. I've got the worst fucking handwriting in the world. If my brain was determined on my handwriting, I wouldn't be able to manifest shit. You can't read my writing. Okay? It's got nothing to do with your writing, darling. Some idiot told you that. Stop watching them. They're idiots. I thought so. Yes, fuck. Just press not interested. Just not interested. If they're holding a candle, they've got a crystal, they're talking about an emotion meter, they've got a fucking tarot thing, they've got a turban on the head, just press not interested. How much are bookings? Guys, 110 US. How do you know if you've been manifested by someone? Well, you don't, darling. That's why when you're doing it to them, they have no idea that you're doing it, and they think it's their idea. You'll think it's your idea. You won't have a clue. When your ex comes back, he has no idea why. No idea. I love your energy. Oh, thanks, darling. Your energy makes me happy. Oh, that's good. I had to go and have a little nap this afternoon to get more energy back. Because I had so many calls this morning, I was buggered. Is it true that affirmations work best when you're just about to fall asleep? It actually is true, darling, that when you're in that state akin to sleep, like sleep is what Neville calls it, you're kind of drowsy. When you're waking up and when you're falling asleep are two very good times because your subconscious hasn't been overwhelmed yet by a whole lot of shitty thinking from the day. Oh, I've got to do this now, and I've got to get up for work, and there's that thing I've got to do, and oh, I've got to call that person back, and all that shit that starts filling up your head when you're more conscious. When you're kind of half asleep, your monkey mind hasn't really kicked in yet, and so you can start affirming and visualizing, and it will soak into that subconscious mind a lot easier. It's kind of like doing a meditation, going into a meditative state and doing the same thing. So meditation can help to get your mind switched off, to get that monkey mind switched off. So yes, darling. Neville calls it the state akin to sleep, like sleep. Oh, hang on. Fuck, I pressed the wrong thing. Lois, can we book? Oh, hang on, what? I'm trying to... I'll just scroll up. Hang on, oh, God. Wait. Yes, I booked an appointment. Can't wait. Oh, yes. Have you? How much are the bookings? 110. You've booked an appointment, Luna the Samoyed? Oh, because you've got a different name. That's why I'm not recognising. Tell me on your messages that you are Luna the Samoyed so I can remember your story, darling. My SP has become so active on social... My SP has become so active on social media, stories, etc. I'm not watching. Can this be movement? I don't know what you mean, darling. What? Because he's active? It's movement for you? Guys, why are you reading into their social media? It doesn't mean anything. Unless you think it does. If you want to give that good meaning, darling, because I don't even know what you mean, give a good meaning and mean that means, yes, it's movement. Like he's trying to get your attention, if that's what you're trying to say. Is that what you're trying to say? Yes, give that good meaning, darling, if that's what it is you're saying. How do you know if you've been manifested with someone? Oh, I read that one. Okay, hang on. Is it true that... yeah. Oh, hang on. I've really missed... So, my SP has become very... Oh, I saw that one. Just bought some Moldavite. So excited to use it. Well, darling, throw that in the fucking trash. That's bullshit. I don't believe in crystals, my darling. It's whatever you believe it is. I thought the Moldavite was meant to be the bad one that gives you bad juju or something. Crystals are just whatever you think they are, guys. But good luck with that. I don't believe in crystals. We reached our 3 messages limit and we didn't manage to finalise our session. How to sort it out? 3 message limit? What? Is there a 3 message limit on here? Oh, that's fucking weird. Okay, darling, go to my Facebook then instead. Manifest Live with Loz. Press the messenger and message me through there. Or I'll try and add you as a friend, darling. Maybe that helps. I don't know why that is. That's really weird on here. Is that what happened? Oh, sorry, darling. User 398 blah, blah, blah. Go to Facebook. Manifest Live with Loz, press the admin, me, Lauren Steenholt, and press messenger and message me, darling. I'm sorry that's happened, but I'll look you up. But I can't see this again, this page. I'm going to take a picture of what you said your name was, but this is going to probably fuck the live if I do that, but I can't. 948. Okay, I'm going to look. 948. Will it help my manifestations to have the outcome I want? My manifesting when meditating? Will it help my manifestation to have the outcome I want by manifesting when meditating? Yes, darling, going off and doing a drowsy kind of meditative state really does help sink in your affirmations or your visualization. She doesn't, but she supports it if she supports your dominant thinking. I don't know what you're talking about, guys. Crystals you're talking about? You still have my fellow regardless if you believe in crystals or not, respecting different beliefs. No, I'm saying it literally doesn't mean anything unless... I'm not saying I don't believe in it. I'm saying what it actually is. Any object, whether it be a Virgin Mary, body of Christ, a crystal, anything, is only your belief in it. I'm not saying I don't believe in it. It's literally you put the belief on it, on the object. It's like a placebo, and then it works. I'm not saying... I'm not poo-pooing crystals. I'm telling you how our belief works. You can have as many crystals as you like, guys, and if you believe they work, they will work for you. I don't believe they work for me, so I don't have any. But if I had them and I chose to believe they worked, they would work. You see? I'm not poo-pooing anyone's having crystals. You can have as many crystals as you like. If he still texts you sometimes, even if it's not completely positive, can you give a good meaning? Yes, darling, give it all good meaning. If he's still texting you, why isn't that good meaning? Of course that's good meaning, darling. Have you read the Master Key System? Yes, I have, Charles Hannell. And if so, what are your thoughts about it? I've completely forgotten about it. Oh, it can't have made much of an impact on me if I can't remember much of it. I read it years ago, darling. Yeah, it's a good book. Look, Charles Hannell has the same kind of thinking as Neville Goddard, really. He just says it differently. They're all kind of saying the same thing. They're all saying it's your dominant thinking. Him, James, what's his name, who wrote Think, Therefore I Am, and James Allen, and the guy who did The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale, and Napoleon Hill, and Neville Goddard. They all say the same thing, guys. They're all saying the same thing. It's your dominant thinking. It's just your thoughts. You become what you think about. That's what Earl Nightingale says in The Strangest Secret. He says the strangest secret to life is you become what you think about. Same thing. I believe in all religions to an extent, whatever floats your boat. Yes, darling. I am you. What does manifestation mean in simple terms? What I just said, darling. You become what you think about, what you think you are. Okay? So your dominant thinking creates your reality. If you think you're wealthy, you'll become wealthy. If you step into the state of wealth, you'll become wealthy simply because you're dominantly thinking that, and you are that in your mind. It's all manifestation is, guys. I am that. You become that in your mind, and it outpictures and reflects in your 3D world. You create your reality with your dominant thinking. That's all manifesting is, guys. What's your opinion on moldavite? I don't even know about this thing, but if it's one of those crystals, someone said it was like bad juju energy crystal. If I had some moldavite, it wouldn't do shit for me because I wouldn't believe in whatever that meaning is for that thing. See what I'm saying? But if I suddenly start thinking, oh God, I brought this into my house, it's going to bring bad energy, then everything bad that happened, I'd start believing it was attached to the moldavite. Understand? I don't even know what it is, guys, because I don't talk about this shit. You got the wrong channel. You're going to have to go to some weirdo LOA person who talks about fucking emotion meters and crystals and shit and trying to sell you a candle for $100. Some charlatan. I keep being able to physically smell my SP's cologne. Is this my senses believe living in the end? Yes, darling. I can smell my SP. It's just a beautiful, like, if you can use your senses, it's a great thing. If you can smell their cologne or their skin or whatever, it's great. It's using living in the end, but using smell or hearing. Okay, or touch, wonderful. Okay, it doesn't just have to be visualizing, guys. Excellent. How to not get nervous when I know I'm going to see my crush at work. Darling, don't be nervous. Put them down off the pedestal. Take them off the pedestal and just drop them. Just be like, excuse me. And just put yourself up there, darling. Why are you nervous? He should be nervous to see you. Say, I'm so confident. When I walk into work, I'm so confident and everyone wants to talk to me. Everyone is drawn to me when I walk into work. What actually is the universe? Is it within us? I don't believe in that universe shit, darling. It's just space. If you're talking about science and astronomy, yeah, I believe in the universe, like planets and shit, but it's got nothing to do with manifesting. Absolutely fucking nothing. Can you listen to both self-concept and SP affirmations before sleeping? Yes, darling. Do them. Do them all. Drift off to sleep listening to them all. Your universe is your mind. Yes, you create your universe, your personal universe with your thinking. Yes, Alana. Hang on, I'm going up. I'm exhausted by my life situation. Any suggestions? By the way, I think you're fabulous. Oh, thanks, Princess Sparkle 83. Darling, stop saying you're exhausted. You're telling your subconscious mind you're fucking exhausted. And every day you're going to be more exhausted. It's taking notes. What are we today? Oh, fuck, we're exhausted. Oh, fuck, I'm so exhausted. And then it will keep making you exhausted because you're telling it you want to be exhausted. I am exhausted. I just said to you, I am, the most two powerful words in the world for manifesting. I am exhausted. And you literally just told me that. I am exhausted by my life situation. I'm in a situation that's exhausting me. Stop saying that. Say, I have so much energy. My life situation is amazing. I create my life. I'm in total control. What I say goes. I run this shit. Stop telling yourself you're struggling or you're exhausted. Sometimes anxiety makes me question my reality. Do you have anything to tell me about that? Darling, get a hold of your anxiety with new dominant thinking. All anxiety is thoughts creating a feeling in you of anxiousness, okay? The thought generates that first. You have to change the thoughts. I'm worried people are looking at me. I'm nervous about blah, blah, blah. I don't feel safe. Whatever it is, I feel safe. Everyone loves me. Whatever it is, affirm against it. Make a new affirmation against the thing that makes you feel anxious, darling. And jump on it every time you have that anxious feeling, because all it is thinking that produces a feeling. Really affirm against your anxiety, darling. My SP says he doesn't want to be with me and he doesn't see a future with me. Well, guess what, Sarah? You thought that first. So I'll just explain to you if you haven't been here before. Everything that happens in your reality comes from your dominant thinking. So at some point, and you may not even realize it, you thought to yourself, I don't think he wants to be with me. I don't even think he sees the future with me. I think he wants to be with other people. He's not ready to settle down. I'm not the one for him. I don't think he thinks I'm the one for him. And then he says, I don't see a future with you. I don't want to be with you. And you're like, the fuck? But really, at some point, you're really nervous and thought bad things. Oh, God, there's a bug on me. And those things outpictured, and all he did was reflect it. No one has any free will in your reality, guys. They're literally reflecting back to you your dominant thinking. So he's literally reflecting back to you something you thought at some point. Did you think any of that shit I just said? Then you'll know not to take it to heart what he said, because he didn't mean it. He was just saying what you thought. That's how this works. So how is it that thinking brings things to you? Guys, what happens is everyone in your reality reflects your thinking, what I just said. So when you're thinking you are that already, people reflect that for you. People start to move in your reality to make it so. They start getting the idea, I think I might help Sarah do this. Or I think I want to be with Sarah. Yeah, I see a future with her. Yeah, I absolutely see a future with her, because you're saying he sees a future with me. That bastard sees a future with me. He's with me and only me. He loves me so much. He is my husband. You imagine you're already together, and he will start feeling that way, and next minute he'll be saying, I do want to be with you. It's how it works. People move to make it so. They start getting the thought that you're sending out. Hello from Scotland. Hi, Sarah. Thanks so much. You're welcome. What are your pronouns? Oh God, people ask me that every live. I don't even know what the answer is. She? I don't know. I don't even know how to answer it, guys. I'm too old to know exactly politically correctly how to even answer that question. I must Google it. No free will? Question mark? Yes, darling. Everyone's based on your dominant thinking. That's it. Look at your life and wonder, have people treated me the way I thought about myself? When I wasn't feeling so good about myself, did people not treat me very well? Oh, yeah. Even like my friends and colleagues and relationships and, how about that? It's because they were reflecting your dominant thinking. Loz, I love your blunt, straight talking replies. At last someone is telling it straight. Thanks, Charlie girl. How does your one-to-one work, please? So, guys, what you do is you send me your time zone in the chat, okay, on Manifest Live with Loz or in the Messenger on the Facebook group. Then, after we've set up a date and you've told me your time zone, you send me the backstory of what's happened, what you're trying to manifest, all the issues that have gone wrong, everything you're trying to do, what's gone wrong, etc., and a little bit about you, your background. Then I analyse it before the chat so we don't waste time, because it's only half an hour. It's over half an hour, but it's meant to be half an hour. It always goes over. And I've analysed all the issues and what to do about it. And then I asked a few more questions in the chat so we don't waste time on the story. And then we create a new story, a new plan for you to get your shit, guys. So please DM me if you're interested. So you don't have to think about how others think or what they want. It's just based on you. Yes, guys. But you've also got to think, he loves me. He wants me so much. He can't be without me. That's you thinking what he's thinking. But you're thinking it about you. You understand? So it is all about you. There is no one to change but self. Okay? It's what you think they think of you. Make sense? Loz, I messaged on Insta yesterday, touching base. Oh, Christ. I never check the Instagram. Sorry, darling. I will go and look. Sorry, Rita. I will look right now after the chat. I'm terribly sorry. Eating animals is wrong. What? Sorry, darling. This isn't a vegan chat. You've come to the wrong place. Can I manifest that my parents are okay with me having a boyfriend? Yes, darling. Just affirm that they're happy with me doing whatever I want. They want me to be happy. My parents love that I've got a boyfriend. My parents love my boyfriend. Say that. And then you'll assume you have a boyfriend and they love him. I'm just scrolling up, guys. If I missed anything. Is it normal to get emotional and cry during the visualization/manifestation? You can, darling. Look, that's just letting emotions out. If you feel a sense of longing and you're feeling a bit sad because it's your SP or whatever, let it out. That's understandable, but don't do it too much, because then all you're doing is not living the end. You're thinking longingly and daydreaming and getting upset by it. That's different. I want you to live in the end in your mind as if it's already happening and you feel relief about it and happy about it and content about it, not upset about it. If it's upsetting you, you're kind of doing it wrong. You're kind of dreamingly thinking, oh, if only he were here. That's not the feeling you want. You want, he is here. God, that makes me feel so good that he is here. Make sense? But if you feel sad, let it all out, then go back to your visualization. Okay? Wow, I think you've touched on something with me feeling negative about myself. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Anna. All I'm telling everybody to do on this channel is change their negative thinking. That's all manifesting is, guys. To manifest something new and what you actually want, you have to think positive thoughts about it. It's not positive feeling, just thinking new thoughts, because it's your thoughts that created the situation in the first place. Why is it my manifestation for meeting someone working? What do you mean meeting someone, darling? Like meeting a new love interest? Well, darling, start affirming you already are with that person. I don't know what you've been doing. Tell me what it is you've been doing. But assume you already are in a couple, if that's what you want. When I wanted a boyfriend before my last SP, I imagine I slept with someone every night. They were in my bed. I imagine they were lying next to me. I imagine I already was in a couple, and the next minute I met someone I was in a couple. Okay? Imagine you already are that already. How can you tell if your manifestation is nearly on its way? You don't, darling. I don't answer questions about time because I can't possibly know what's going on in your subconscious mind. Have you convinced yourself you are the man or woman already that you want to be? If you haven't, it will take a fucking long time. I really can't answer questions about time, guys, because it comes in its own appointed time, unfortunately. How did you come to believe what you do? I literally looked at my shitty life, darling, and realised I created it with my shitty thinking. That was it. And then I read a whole lot of books about conscious manifesting and realised I'd literally created that. My life had gone to pot because of me. Oh, that meant I could change it. I just had to change my thinking and change my life. That was it. Okay, you're going, whoever you are, some weird vegan person. Go away. Be doing self-concept and someone random told me I looked good yesterday. Yes, Leanne, that's what happens. People start out picturing you fucking affirmations, saying, I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. And then someone will say, you're so beautiful. God, you're beautiful. Or I'll say things like, I've got glowing skin. And the amount of people who come on these lives and say, your skin's glowing, Loz. And I'm like, that's one of my affirmations. Okay? They will literally out-picture it, guys. That's how it works. Well done, darling. Can you speed your manifestations up? Yes, guys, you can say, I get everything quickly and easily. I'm a master manifester. I can't do this wrong, things like that. But you can also just affirm a lot. Live in the end all the time. That's how you speed it up. Can you give me any tips on creating more money to clear my debt? We'll stop talking about the debt for a start, darling. If you're saying you're in debt, you're going to stay in debt because you see yourself as a person who's in debt. Imagine there's no debt. Everything's paid off. Oh, I love owning my house in full. I love that all my credit cards are paid off. Doesn't it feel so amazing? I feel so relieved. I feel so happy that all my credit cards are cleared. I can fill them up again. Okay, stop talking about the debt, darling. Okay, and start stepping into the state of wealth. See yourself as wealthy already owning your house, already paying off everything. Money comes to me quickly and easily. I'm a money magnet. Start saying those affirmations. How do know? I don't know that question, darling. It doesn't make sense. Since affirming my own worth, my kids have been so easy. It's having a beautiful effect on my family. Yes, it does. Even little children treat you differently, guys. Everyone does. You start putting yourself on the pedestal, everyone will treat you differently. Sorry, there's bugs flying around. Everything. There's a bug on the screen. There was one in my glasses before. Where are they coming from? Do you have to fully believe your manifestations? No, guys. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to feel it. You just have to think it and think it and think it and think it. And say it and say it and say it and say it, just like you do all day in your mind. It took a long time for those thoughts to turn into beliefs. You don't have to believe it and you don't have to feel it. But it doesn't mean I'm not accepting reality. What? Hang on, this is jumping around. But doesn't it mean I'm not accepting reality? Sorry for the questions. I'm just really trying to work myself. Okay, so, darling, you don't have to accept reality if you don't want to. You can look at it and go, I'm changing you. Or you can accept it how it is and think, I'm changing you. But you created that reality. You understand? I'm not asking you to ignore the reality, guys. You can look at it and go, I created this shitty reality. How about that? I'm changing it. That's still accepting it. Okay, I don't like what is here in front of me, but I accept it. I'm changing it. Rather than going, don't look at it, don't think about it. That's actually harder. Okay? That makes sense, but you created the reality. You've really got to understand that you created it to then change it. Sorry, guys, I'm going to the bottom. My dream house popped up for sale again. Should I consider it as a sign that I'll get it? Yes, darling, just imagine you live there. Imagine you live there already. Do you know what it looks like on the inside? Imagine your bedroom's that bedroom, your kitchen's that kitchen. I forgot to pay my phone bill and affirmed I won't be charged extra and it worked. Hooray, power flower. Well done. Just curious what happens if multiple people manifest one person at the same time. Darling, I've got a whole video on that. Doesn't mean anything. They're in all their own realities. Go and watch it. It's two people manifesting one person. It's not possible. My phone died before I got to the answer. Oh, no. Manifesting career, do nothing, but can I still look at what careers I'm interested in and what suits me? Yes, of course. Guys, do what you actively would do to search for a job or whatever. If you want to start a business, you start the business. But what I'm saying is you don't force the 3D to do anything. Does that make sense? You still go about looking for work. You still go about looking for a car if you need a car, but you don't force things in 3D. How do you know what is the right thing to do? Darling, only you know that. I can't possibly answer that. Ask yourself. Ask the source in you. Ask God in you. Ask your subconscious mind what's the best thing. Ask it at night. Say, I want an answer in the morning. Sometimes it will give it to you. How do I immediately switch doubt off while manifesting? Just decide that you're the master of your reality, darling. Decide that you run this shit. Just start really believing that. I've got a really good affirmation video that I did recently, guys. It's about 4 videos back. It's got a color filter about I am the God of my reality. What I say goes. Okay, I'm the operant power. It does not operate itself. When you're feeling doubt, really start looking at what you've done and test it. Test yourself and see. Say, tomorrow I'm going to get a free coffee. Someone's going to get me a free coffee. Someone's going to be wearing a pink t-shirt. Someone's going to say howdy to me. Test little things. Someone's going to bring me some particular thing. Test it, and then you won't doubt it so much because you'll see it working. Okay, darling? I always think my bills will, when I pay them, first having money, second more money to come easily. What? I always thank my bills when I pay them. First having money and second for money to come more easily. Yes, darling, that's a great idea. Right, thank you, like she says in The Secrets, but the only thing I agree with in The Secret. Do you recommend any books on manifesting? I literally just did a video about that. It's 2 videos back. It says, books to read about manifesting. Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, Florence Scovel Shinn. Okay, darling, go and watch the video. And all the books that I'm mentioning are in the comments. What if I get more demoralized when these tests don't work? What tests are you talking about, darling? Why are you getting demoralized by it? Why don't you decide that the tests work in your favor with your mind? Why are you anticipating they won't work? You're literally, you're talking about the tests you're going to do in life? Well, you're already anticipating they're not going to work. That's fucked. Why are you saying, I'm going to get demoralized when they don't work? Well, then they won't fucking work. Your subconscious listens to everything you're saying. It's going to go, oh, well, I'm going to do these tests. I'm going to test it and see, like Loz said, but this isn't fucking work. This manifestation shit, this doesn't fucking work. And you'll come back to me and go, it didn't work. And I'll say, because you fucking told your mind it wouldn't work, and then it didn't. You told your mind to be demoralized. Guys, are you understanding this? Your brain hears you all day. It hears what you're thinking, and it literally reflects back in your reality exactly what you think. So if you think you're going to struggle, if you think you're poor, if you think you're lonely, if you think you're a piece of shit, it will outpicture it constantly all day because you told it that. Make sense? Why don't you just test it anyway and see, instead of fucking anticipating the worst? Some parent tell you, don't expect too much or something when you're a child, darling. Is that where this is coming from? I know what you're saying, but you're anticipating it's not going to work. Hey, Jules, why are you doing that? I would go delve deep into your childhood and discover why the fuck you're anticipating everything's not going to work. How about that? I manifested a pizza, and my sister is ordering a pizza as we speak. Yes, my darling, I'd love a pizza, but I'm keto. How annoying. How do we know if someone is our soulmate? You don't, darling. You make them your soulmate with thinking, that person's my soulmate. They're perfect for me. They love me so much. That's how you do it. My sister taught me to manifest car parks, and I always have car parks. So do I, darling. I always assume I'm going to have a car parking spot, and I always do. And everyone else turns up half an hour later and complains about they couldn't find parking. I went through a breakup and found myself trying to manifest SP back. I prefer me, lol. Well, you can get them back, darling. But if you prefer you, go ahead. I'm going to do that now. Yes, darling. I think it's where it's coming from. Ha ha. Oh, it is. It's coming from your childhood. Yes. I know. I can read people's comments. What the fuck is the shit from their childhood just in their comment? Get rid of that shit, hey Jules. Tell that thought to fuck off. Any more questions, guys? I love Neville. So do I, Lisa. And guys, if you don't have Neville's books, don't worry. Just listen to his lectures on YouTube. You can actually listen to him speaking. He's got hundreds of lectures. Okay, put Neville Goddard lectures or Neville Goddard speeches. Put in Neville and the Law or Nevolution. She reads his speeches, but it's better listening to him. Do you play a fireworks? What do you mean, darling? I meant I found self-confidence instead. Oh, darling, well done. Good for you. You worked on your self-concept. Oh, my God, what have I pressed? I pressed some filter thing. Oh, my God. What's happening? Where's just the normal? Is that normal? I can't remember which one. Where's normal? Thank you so much for these answers. Really love how you share about this and how you speak. Oh, you're welcome, hey Jules. Any more questions, guys? I'm going to go to bed. Goddard books are on Audible. Yes, they are on Audible. Someone mentioned that the other day on my book thing. They are on Audible, and there's lots on YouTube. Yes, but lots of people read out the books. It's not him talking. It's someone else. Like The Power of Awareness, Feeling is the Secret. They're all on Audible, guys. Can I manifest perfect grades for exams just by thinking about it? Yes, darling. Go and watch my How to Manifest Good Grades video. It's about halfway down the page with a black heading. Okay, but just assume you get good grades. I always get good grades. I'm an A-class student. I'm an A-grade student. Just keep saying that over and over and over again. Assume what you're going to get on the test before you even do it. Do you have good examples of self-concept? Affirmations, darling? Good affirmations of self-concept? Is that what you're talking? Or what is a good example of someone with a good self-concept? Just answer that for me. When I was younger, my mum used to say, we were never lucky and born with money. I don't believe that now. Yeah, see, whatever your parents said to you, money doesn't grow on trees. We're not a lucky family. We've had it hard. And then it's fucking drummed into you from the age of 0 to 7. You're stuck with that shit. Got to get it out. Affirmations. Yes, darling. Okay, so whatever your self-concept, shitty concept is, I'm not good enough, I'm not chosen, affirm against it. I am more than good enough. I've always been chosen. I'm the most lovable girl in the world if you don't feel loved. People have always chosen and respected me. People always loved and admired me. The men in my life have always committed to me easily. Okay? My relationships have always been perfect. But the main ones normally are, I'm not good enough, I'm not chosen, I'm not lovable. Affirm against those. But just think, what's my shitty thinking? Do a self-concept affirmation against that. Exactly. 2, me a long time to figure that out. Oh, what about your childhood? Yeah. I am beautiful. Everyone loves me. I am perfect. Depends on your situation. Yeah, they're good ones. If it's your appearance, I am beautiful just the way I am. Everyone loves me just the way I am. They're great ones. Your city where you live right now, you have a lot of caravans at all. Don't know, darling. I barely leave the house at the moment. I'm on here all the time. I'm in Perth. I want to manifest my health. However, some things are permanent in reality. Question mark? No. Where are you getting that shit, darling? Go and read. You can heal your life. Okay? I change my health conditions all the time. I change the health conditions of my cat. Just see yourself as healthy. I'm thriving with health. I've never been so healthy. Stop taking anything anyone tells you about some condition you've apparently got. It just don't pretend they never said it. Just be like, okay, and just go away and affirm the opposite. Honestly, guys, I do it all the time. What times do you go live? I definitely go live on a Thursday night, 9 p.m. EST, and Sunday night, 6 p.m. EST. They're my 2 permanent times, but I normally go around this time on a London morning, like UK morning, about 10 or 11, and nighttime, my time is nighttime US time, about 8 to 9 p.m. EST. Okay, guys, but it varies. Just follow me. Follow me so you know when I'm live, because I go live twice daily, so you never know, because I'm working around my schedule at the moment of client calls. Lots of people are having one-to-one video coaching with me, so I've got to move it around that. Okay, so definitely follow me, guys, if you don't already, because I go live twice daily and you can ask me your questions. And if you want to watch any of these live back, there's over 34 of them or something in the Facebook group at the moment. I save them all. Manifest, spacebar. Live, spacebar. With spacebar, Loz. Type it in, or go to the Instagram or the TikTok and press the link. Go and join, just answer a few questions, watch all the lives back. There's heaps and heaps of answers in there, guys. I read that book, Heal Your Life. That's what got me started many years ago. There's more out there. Yes, You Can Heal Your Life. It's a wonderful book, and Louise Hay healed so many people. How to get rid of thoughts. I feel like I'm hurting myself. Well, darling, write down all your negative, shitty thinking. Write the opposite. Affirm the opposite. I'm a piece of shit. No, I'm wonderful and everyone loves me. Nobody loves me. I'm the most lovable girl in the world. I'm not good enough. I'm more than good enough. I'm perfection. Okay, write the opposite, and every time you have those shitty thoughts, jump in, punch them out. Say, shut up, Karen, shut up, Carl. Punch them out with a new affirmation, darling. What if you have physical disabilities? How can you manifest them no longer being? Maybe see yourself doing things you can't do, if you can handle it, okay? And start affirming, my body is constantly healing itself. My cells are renewing themselves daily. I'm thriving with health. I can do everything I want to do. Try that, darling. Get back to me. I love Louise Hay. Yes, she's great. Well, she was. Good morning from Canada, Ontario. Oh, wonderful. How do you manifest a soulmate, not an ex? He was toxic. Well, darling, you're calling him toxic, therefore he's turning up as toxic. If you stop calling him toxic and stop seeing him that way, he'd be great. You're making him toxic by what you're telling about it. Darling, you can just manifest whoever you like as a soulmate. You just decide they're your soulmate with your thinking. You think, he loves me, he adores me, he can't get enough of me. He's my soulmate. How do you manifest a job offer? Assume you have it already, darling. If you're going into the interview, assume they love you as you walk in. Assume they're lapping up every word. These people love me. They can't get enough of me. And then assume you've got the job already. See yourself sitting in the desk at wherever it is. See yourself walking in the door every day. See yourself sitting in the lunchroom with everyone else or whatever the job is, okay? Every time we have negative thoughts and bat them off with the positive one, does it set us back? No, darling, that's great. That's what you should be doing. Every time you have the negative thought, just get rid of it. Doesn't matter. That's what I want you to do. We can't be all Pollyanna sitting there all day having no negative thought. Any idiot who comes on here and says, I have no intrusive thoughts, I have no negative thinking, I think, are you fucking for real, dude? Come on. Everyone has them, darling. Don't feel bad about it. You're just punching them out, batting them away with your new positive affirmation. That's all you need to do. I manifested my soulmate and best lover. Life is great. Well done, Lisa. Every time we have negative thoughts, I saw that one. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to log off. So, guys, if you want one-to-one coaching, DM me here on TikTok or Manifest Live with Loz on Facebook. If anyone's tried to DM me on TikTok and there's only 3 messages, just go to the Facebook group. Sorry, guys, and please do DM me. I'm the admin there, okay? And join the Facebook group to watch all these lives back, and do follow me. If you don't follow me already, I go live twice daily, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye.